Hello everyone, welcome back to this channel or page or wherever this gets uploaded. My name is Gani Ademola and I'm your host for the day. Today we'll be talking about consistency. Consistency happens to be a very important topic for me. If you are just joining us, I would advise that you watch my first video where we started out talking about just don't matter and highlighted 3 points that could help you stay on course. Today we'll be treating consistency. Consistency is what differentiates you from the multitudes that happen to be chasing the same things that you're chasing. Because it's a tough word, it's hard to start to begin with. But there's still a lot of people that happen to start. Maybe peers convinced them to start. They got motivated by a YouTube video. They added it to their New Year's resolution. So they have started their journey. They have started their course. But what separates the actual people with the dream and those set of people is consistency. Can they be consistent with it? During my time away, I stumbled on a video from School of Hard Knocks where they interviewed a certain CEO, I think, David Meltzer, and he said one trait himself and successful people that he happens to be among all have in common is consistency. On today's episode, though I'm trying to make it as short as possible, I'll give an instance. Imagine there are two friends. One goes to the gym every day, and the other goes once in a blue moon. Who do you think would happen to get the better gains from going to the gym? Definitely the one who goes consistently. If you start a business and a friend of yours start a business, or you are doing something, you happen to be in a niche where there are competitors around, the only way you can like strategically get ahead is by consistency. And in treating the topic of consistency, I think the part to consistency people barely talk about is the sense that consistency isn't just limited to you turning up. It isn't limited to you showing up. You have to be consistently improving. You have to be consistently growing. I had a friend in uni, two friends actually, both into the food business. One consistently opens their shop every day, while the other, because of school, is unable to open a shop every day. I think I don't need to do the telling to the ripple effects as to what happened to both businesses. Person A catapulted, person B dissolved. Another good example would be me. When I started working out 2019, would actually argue that I was working out because I didn't look the part. And I believe I owe that to the fact that I was barely going to the gym. I went to the gym anytime I felt comfortable, when I felt my classes were not affecting, when I felt I was fully sane mentally. And this year, I started going to the gym very seriously. And I think anyone who has seen me in recent times will be able to tell a little that, okay, I've been doing this thing consistently now. My body is starting to show the parts. While we talk about consistency and it's important, it's also important to note that this is one of the hardest tasks. It is hard for you to consistently show up. It's hard for you to consistently scale up. It's hard for is if it was easy, I think practically everybody will be doing it. Because it happens that while you have to consistently show up to your business, to whatever you are doing in life, maybe going to the gym, you have to also note that you could be going through financial crisis. You could be going through a bad breakup. You could be going through the loss of someone dear to you. You could be going through relocation issues. You could be going through a whole lot of issues actually. So I think it's easy for us to know the importance of consistency. It is also something where we have to play in mind and we have to like be prepared. It is also important to note that there are certain reasons that could be beyond your control. I myself, I still struggle a lot with consistency. I I think I started owning up more this year. So I try my best to pass the message across that it's better for you to keep a winning streak than for you to take a pause and go on a downhill from there, knowing that you might never get back. But if that's what you believe is best for you mentally, I believe you should take the break. Your sanity is like the number one thing. It's meant to be your priority. And I honestly believe that if you think what you are doing at that moment is impossible and it affects your sanity, you should take some time off. Thank you for joining me today. On our next video, I'll be talking about enhancements. It was lovely being here. Bye.